Hey, what's happening, y'all? So we back at it today. We at Southern Park Mall again. We going into the food court. We doing our first pickup. It's gonna be at Sub Rose Pizza Pizza. This order we got this one and one other order we picking up is gonna be $24 for both pickups. The second pickup is at Chili's, but I think the drop off for both of them is only like 7 miles, which ain't bad. So we gonna see if this one ready. Hey, how you doing, Matt? How you doing? How you doing?
All right.
Good. Picking up for Catherine D.
I gotta get all this stuff going.
Okay. 90 seconds and we all set. All right, this one ain't quite ready yet, but like I said, we at the food court at Sobero's in the mall. It's quiet today, it's a Monday. But like I said, we got this one to pick up and we'll pick up the one of Chili's. And less than 7 miles for $24 ain't bad. So it's a good start to the DoorDash day for us. All right, as soon as we get this one, we'll get in the car and then we'll go over to Chili's and grab the next one. So food court here at the mall. We got a couple of decent restaurants here. There used to be more stuff out here, but it's changed a lot, even since I was a kid. Like, I've been coming out probably to this mall since the early 90s. No, longer than that. The early 80s. Because JCPenney's is in here, and that's where my grandmother shopped for everything. But, yeah, it's been here. It's took a lot of changes. The food court looked better. It's just a lot less places here now. It's a lot smaller. All right, y'all. Yeah, as soon as we get these ready, then we're going to be on it and we're head to get our next order picked up. All right, y'all, in a minute. All right, y'all. So we got that one all done. We're going to head over to Chili's next. The orders at Chili's should be ready by the time we get there. Shouldn't take too long. Like I say, both trips is $24 for less than 7 miles, so that's will be a good trip. It's cold out here again today. It's like 32 degrees, I think. It might have been a little colder this morning though, but it's about 32 now, so it ain't super bad, but it's still freezing. It's still ice on everything. It was ice on all of the trees and wires earlier, but they kind of thawed out a little bit. It was a little sunshine today. But let me get y'all in the car and then we're going to get over here to Chili's and get this next order. All right, y'all. So we over here at Chili's now. We was over here the other day. It's a 4:17, but hopefully it's ready when we go in. And like I said, this will be the 4 to 5 o'clock hour for this order. How you doing today, man? We got a Carla H. So yeah, this will be the 4 to 5 o'clock. For the 4 to 5 o'clock hour, like I said, $24 for less than 7 miles. So it's a good hour either way. Thanks, appreciate it. You too. All right, y'all, we got that one. We're gonna head on to the drop off. The first drop off is only 3 minutes away. So the second one, gonna be the distance of it. Carla will be the first drop off, the one from Chili's. So the one we just picked up, gonna be the first drop off. But that's only 3 minutes away. It's less than a mile away. So this should be quick for her. So let me get y'all set up on the dashboard and we're gonna take off. today. Cleaned off a little bit here. 32 degrees. Put too much water, it'll freeze up on there. Yeah, like I say, the first strip is only 33 minutes away, 0.7 miles, so that ain't bad. We had knocked that one down pretty quick. Look like we're gonna be going back out on Market towards Canfield. Watch these potholes coming through there. I don't know if y'all can quite see them through the water drops. I don't know if that would be better or worse. Like I said, the temperature out there is still freezing, so that's what's giving us that feedback. Trying to clear it up. Yeah, I don't know what used to be there in a spot where this Chili's is. I feel like it used to be a McDonald's or something there when I was a kid, but maybe it was something else. If you grew up around here, comment. Make sure you comment down below if you remember what used to be in this spot where that Chili's is now. It seemed like it was a McDonald's when I was a kid. We used to come to the mall. It seemed like I remember being in the mall, like actually parking lot. But I don't know. It might have been something else. I ain't 100% sure. But yeah, we on, like I said, this is only a minute away. This is a quick drop off. The other one, I'm gonna say it might be in Canfield or something, just because they sending us this way first. But it could be the completely other direction, because for the distance it's going, this ain't too bad. I told you I had a cold a couple days ago, so I'm just getting over it. Got a little mucus left, but I'm feeling about 85–90%, so almost back to 100%. But like I said, we're gonna do this quick drop off. Maybe we're dropping it off at their job or something. I don't know. My window is still icy, so I gotta be careful shifting over into this my right lane, because my mirror hasn't thawed out yet. Sometimes it thaw out quick, sometimes it takes its time, so the driver's side is thawed out pretty quick already, but passenger side takes a little longer. Probably because my vent cover is different on that side. Turn the heat up a little bit, trying to thaw it out. I think we did deliver to this person once before. If it's the same house, I'm thinking. And they for the distance they live away, they tip okay, but they never tip great. Yeah, it's the house I'm thinking. Yeah, they never really tip great. They never do tip great. Not even really. They don't. They never tip great. They always give a mediocre tip.
The customer requested you hand them the order. Yeah. They added the following instructions. Customer instructions. Front porch. No contact.
Yeah, and this is another one of the ones where they say hand it to me, but then they put in the notes, no contact. So with these ones, we always make sure we get a picture of the order, send it in a text message, so we have a record of us delivering the food. Because some people, they're trying to scam a little bit sometimes. So let us get this Chili's order dropped off, and then we're gonna get on to this next one. picture. We saved it in a text message. So we got our record today completed, and we got we did the gesture that they would like. All right, the next one we're gonna deliver to. Now this whole thing said it was like only supposed to be less than 7-ish miles, and now it's saying 8 miles away. So I think they got over on us a little bit with this order, but it's still a good order, even 8 miles away. But I feel like they're getting over a little bit. So it's a little going towards Glenwood. Second half is either put on the Austin town or the west side. On the second half is I see either way making a good trip. The house where that truck was that we passed on, people never took it. Never. Like I hate to even take an order that they get piggybacked off of because they never took good. The only reason they ever probably get food delivered is because the other people was ordering something. This greenhouse on the corner used to be a bunch of that first green that we passed already. It was some Canadians that lived there over before the beginning of the year, right before Christmas. But I don't know if they sold the house and moved out or just took their Canadian flags down, but there was some Canadian people who lived there before. Now, you gotta watch people like this lady too in front of me. Now, she got that blinker on, but she riding in the car texting. So if I would have pulled out there, it would have been my fault because she would have hit my car even though she wasn't paying attention where she was going. They just had her blinker on for like 2 blocks. She decided to turn. So be cautious, like I said, when you're out here on the road. Yeah, so for the distance, like I said, the trip is still getting 3 times as much, so make it worth it either way. So it's a little warm, not warm, chilly out, 32, but as long as you got a hat, some gloves on, gonna do that pretty good. If you're out and about, you should be alright. I'm trying to stay in the car as much as possible. So I'm trying to get out on some good orders today. So that soon we'll be going to Austin town. Osborne, I think, is more like the lower west side. Yeah, I think Osborne is more like the lower west side. If it's the people I'm thinking, then they do tip pretty good. But we'll have to see when we get over there. The street name is familiar, but there'll be so many different deliveries to the same area, you never know until you get over there in that area. But if it's the people I'm thinking, they probably tip pretty good. They got a house over here for rent in Boardman, right here on the corner, little picket fence around it. It's been empty for since summertime. I don't know if they're asking a lot for rent, but I thought at one time they had it rented out because I thought somebody was living there, but I still see the for rent sign up in the front yard, so obviously it's empty again, if nothing else. And then looks like they might got one for sale too, so but yeah, there's a couple little rental places over here near the south side, the Boardman area, the line. I still believe this is a lot more or less expensive to live here in this city than anywhere else. I think when people tell me now that rent for them is averaging about $700-800 a month. It used to be about $350 to $500 a month, but like everything went up a little bit. But Youngstown is still it's a cheap place to live. It's not expensive at all. All right, we're gonna cut through. Not through the park. We're gonna cut through at the light around Mill Creek Park again. Shaven Drive. We've been down this road before too. This is a common route that we take coming out of Boardman, going towards the west side. That's all that Mill Creek Park nature over there. This is called West Newport, so it's one of the roads that take you around to see different parts of the park. So Mill Creek Park is super big. I think we talk about that all the time. I remember walking through there as a kid on my dad's shoulders, and just walking through the park, and going up and down trails, my brothers and sisters. It was some good memories there. Chevy Blazer, and he named it Alex, and it had the 4-wheel drive and all that, and we used to just drive up and down hills like anywhere. I don't care if it was a park or any random place. He liked to use the 4-wheel drive. That's when that pause came in. I was just reminiscing about that for a minute. We had some fun in that truck. I think that's one of the first cars I learned how to hook up car music in. So I've been hooking up car music in the house for years, but not car music in the house. Playing with music, stereo systems, there was stuff like that in the house for years, house systems. But I think I was about maybe 11 or 12 when I started playing with the car music in the car, learn how to hook up speakers sounded like how you want it to sound, where as if you're doing it as a profession, and you just gotta get it knocked out and on to the next one. Now this place still is crowded. Like even on a Monday. Like I said, I don't know who the owner of this Blind Bear Bar, but they got a great customer base. A great customer base. That parking lot is full every day. I come past that. Yeah, so this is going to take us to the lower west side. I said it's a bad of a trip for the pair. $24, I'll take almost 25, 24 some change. And about 8 miles. Somewhere I think they slid in an extra mile on it though. I don't think it was supposed to be 8 miles. It was supposed to be like 7-4 total. And then 4 went up, was just off the first 2 pickups. Should have been off, so it should have been going 7 miles or less for the drop off. They DoorDash be tricky sometimes. And Mill Creek Park is nice in the wintertime too. It's a nice looking park. We got a white deer here somewhere. I haven't seen it this year. I seen it last year, but yeah, we got a albino deer in Youngstown. It's been around for a while too, at least like 10 years or longer. It's been around here. But when they redo these roads, they never make sure that the manholes are lined up properly with the road. I don't know why it's so difficult. Like, you got to be able to put in another metal ring so that manhole will sit on top of it a little more square, but they don't. And these potholes are terrible when you go over those cast iron grates or cast iron holes, and it's you end up falling in there with your tires. You gotta mess up your belts and your tires pretty bad after constantly doing that. Light change, and then we'll be on our side over here where we're headed. This is pretty much the west side, edge of the west side. Shenley. They call this the Rocky Ridge neighborhood. So every section of Youngstown got a name. Growing up, they didn't have, me growing up, there weren't a lot of signs or placards to let you know what each community was called. But I believe when my mom, when she grew up around here, my grandma, in those days, those signs and different neighborhoods had really better community names. Like I said, I didn't even notice them on the map until in recent years. They didn't even put the name of a lot of these guy down here. He does everybody's tint windows in Youngstown. He does everybody's tint windows though. It's a guy called Smoke Tint. So if you ever need to get your tint windows done, look up Smoke Tint. And he's real good. He did a few cars that I had over the years. Alright, so we're gonna go up Mahoning a little bit. We almost to Osborne, about a minute out. We done been over here before by the Dine and Dash and Dine and Dash bar and over by West Side Bowl. It's all Rite Aid and shut down. They got it for rent. Most of the time, it seems like people only turn them into daycares. I haven't seen people do too much other than that one though. But I guess Rite Aid trying to make some more money off the bill. Unless they sold it to the city. The city trying to make some money off of it. A lot of people riding these scooters now to get around. It's a little quicker than walking. And the way the buses are here in Youngstown, sometimes it take it's a long wait for the bus, and the buses stop running early. So if you work somewhere after 9 o'clock, then you need a alternative form of transportation. That was another DoorDash out here. Across the one way. We may just go all the way back across the west side because we almost up by Meridian Road to drop this off or to head back to our zone. But we'll see. We're just about there. This White House. Now, I don't remember delivering here before. I may have, though it may have been a nighttime delivery and I just don't remember. But we're gonna get this one dropped off on the porch and we'll get back to our zone. Alright, y'all. So, yeah, that was $24.98. The pizza people, they tip really good, like $14. DoorDash paid $8, so I don't know how that worked out. Like I said, they base pay fluctuate a lot, and I don't know why they never consistent. But they tip 14. DoorDash tip 8. The people from the Chili's order, they were cheap as heck. Like I thought, they only tip $2.98. So they always cheap. That other house, but that's our west side. So we're gonna head back over here to Mahoning, jump on Meridian, and head on back over by Myers over 224 so we can get back into our zone and try to get another trip. We're about 4 is our time on that one. So we made good time, and we'll be able to get back into our zone to start a fresh hour. Like, so we may get lucky to get something while we over here. This dude coming back the other way on his little scooter. So this is Mahoney, and we have Meridian right up ahead there. So yeah, as soon as we get back to our zone and we get another one, be back with y'all. This is the Upper West Side near Meridian Road, and that was our 24, almost 25 for the first hour. And we back over by the pool hall that they got over here. So, like to play pool, come over and check that out. I've never been in there, but let me know how it is if you have. All right, y'all. We'll get back to our zone.